Here to discuss this, Kevin McCarthy, former Speaker of the House. All right, Mr. Speaker, Kamala's book, 107 days. Man, that was a long 107 days for everyone. But look, of course she was going to write a book, but she says she's going to give a behind-the-scenes inside account. Well, she was the candidate. I should hope it's an inside account. What other account can it be?
You know, the only thing I think that could be worse is if someone bought me the book, but if someone bought me the audio version and I had to listen to her voice reading this book. You know, what would be interesting in the book, will she be honest and say, never did she have a poll where she was leading? Would she be honest and say that she knew she wasn't going to win this entire time? Or what about how Joe Biden was as president, that he mentally wasn't there? 107 days, I'm just wondering, how much did some publisher pay for this book?
Well, Mr. Speaker, she's trying to get in on this, you know, on a TikTok trend, but you be the judge about whether it's actually connecting. Check it out.
Everyone thinks you've been kicking back, drinking margaritas on the beach, but really, you've been hard at work writing a book, meeting with leaders, thinking about the future of our country. Who said that?
Oh my, I guess that's a trend. I don't partake of those trends.
Well, remember when she did this in the campaign, like dramatic, like she was going to answer the phone, it was Barack Obama endorsing her, then we found that was all staged? Or when she actually did the podcast, Who's Your Daddy, right? They built an entire stage. Or that she had all these stars come out. We found out she paid them. Even when she paid Beyonce or Oprah, they didn't perform. So there's no authenticity behind her. You know, she talked about maybe running for governor, then she got second thoughts because she knew she couldn't win. I think this book is her idea to try to set the stage to be the Democrat nominee again.
Relaunch.
But this is the difference. She would have to go earn it, and she would never win the primary.
By the way, Kevin, I'm really glad that you didn't know the name of Call Her Daddy podcast. I'm glad you botched the name. Okay,
I've never watched it.
I don't know it either, but Sam tells me that's the name. So I'm glad that neither of us know the name.
Okay.
All right,
I said, who's your daddy? Okay.
Yeah, but that's a different one. It's a family show. We don't get into that one. But Mr. Speaker, do you think there is a snowball's chance in hell that Kamala Harris will be the Democrat nominee for the presidency in 2028?
None whatsoever. I believe even in this last time, had she had to go through a primary, she would not have won the primary. And had they selected somebody else, maybe they would have done a little better. But she was destroyed in every single swing state. Remember this, she lost women at a lower margin than Joe Biden. Joe Biden carried women at a greater margin than she did.
No,
so she has no one to blame but her as a candidate for 107 days. I would give this book to every candidate that wants to learn how not to run a campaign.
Well, we'll see if she sells more than 107 copies. Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Go watch your podcast.